Good morning, Dylan Geddes here in Iron Forge. So today I'm going to be making a knife. It's been requested a couple times in the comments and I want to do it. I want to do it because not only do I have a commission for one, which is incentive in and of itself to make some money, but people want it. People want to see knives. People want to see knives. I get it. I completely understand. Today we're going to be making a Bowie style knife, very traditional Americana-esque knife. The lighting was just really cool right where I was. So yeah, I got to get the shop cleaned up. We're gonna get everything fired up, ready to go. The steel that we're gonna use is 1095 steel, bought on Amazon. It's annealed knife steel specifically for blacksmithing, so it's gonna be pretty nice. The knife that I started working on, this guy here, it's crooked. I understand. I just kind of stopped because I need a tool to get into this little spot here where the guard is going to be. This was my first take. I'm going to be making another one of these. The tip is a little bit too small. Let me get a better background for it. That little false edge here is a little too small for the size of the blade itself, so we're going to make that a little bit bigger, a little bit more pronounced of a curve, a little less obtrusive, and it's going to be a lot of forging, so stick around if you like making knives. Right on, we're gonna use one of our many speed squares here. Set this at the corner of the anvil so that way I can get my square nice and lined up here. And then we are just going to eyeball what we'll want. This way, that to it, I can give you an exact, we'll give that a shot. Take my pencil here. 55 degrees from this corner here down. Now I'm leaving a little bit on this little corner here just to forge down. I'd rather cut less and do more than to cut more and not be able to do it at all. I have too much stuff on my tool rack still. We're just gonna go ahead and mark that out. Got that marked in with the chisel so that way we can find it when she's hot. Brush it off so you have a nice clean surface. Now this first heat, we're just going to be chasing that line. Now a lot of people, understandably so, might be saying, well, Dylan, why are you cutting this out with a chisel by hand at the forge or at the anvil? Why don't you use a bandsaw? Matter of fact, I just bought a brand new bandsaw sitting right over there. Portaband, but bandsaw nonetheless. So if you're curious as to why I'm doing it by hand, the answer is quite, I don't know, simple yet silly, because I want to. Because I want to get better at doing everything at the forge as much as possible. Old style type deal, I guess you would say, because I want to go to a lot of Renaissance fairs. I would like to work at a Renaissance fair actually at some point. That'd be sweet, doing demos at a Ren fair. And now, granted, of course, this blower and stuff like that, this system wouldn't work at a Ren fair. Well, it would. So I practice as much technique as I can here, so that way it transfers over to when I do a show and I don't have access to that bandsaw, belt sander, my angle grinder. You know, I could have zipped this off with a cutoff wheel and then already been forging out the tip, but you know, sacrifices, I guess. Oh, sorry about that. Nice having you right there. I was slightly overestimating how much I had cut through. That is okay, it will still go. Now this bending back and forth, if you wish to do this when you're cutting, do it cold, because you want to snap that right off. As you see, nice and clean. We're gonna go through and we're gonna forge this area down ever so slightly. flatten this out. Like so. Make sure to keep your work clean, as well as your anvil. All right. Kind of like that. It's not quite a Bowie yet. Trust me, it'll get there. All right. Now we're gonna begin forging in our bevels. Nice to the corner of your anvil. Now, once it starts to get darker, once the steel starts to get a little darker, I'm just going through with light taps just to get out all of the hammer mark that I put into it. Hi. Hey, so we got the blade roughed in. We got the blade forged and roughed in, and it's looking okay. I have trouble with straightening blades. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna see how we can fix that. Probably do that off camera because you guys don't need to see me struggle for probably an hour or so just to make sure everything's straight. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to use the guillotine, also known as the blacksmith's magician. We're gonna use that to isolate the handle from the rest of the blade. We're just gonna go in a little bit and we'll do the rest out by hand. There we go. Here we are. Here's where we currently stand with the knife. We got the part where the handle is going to be isolated utilizing the guillotine tool. We got a lot of the bevel roughed in. Got it nice and clean. So that's going to be all for this video. If you like the video, please like it. If you dislike the video, go ahead, feel free, dislike it. Let me know why in the comments down below as to why you liked it and disliked it. And then I will try to correct that in the future, so that way I can better make content for you all. Yeah, I look forward to finishing this knife up. Should be up here pretty soon. I think that's gonna be awesome. This has been Dwarf of Gnarled Iron. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. We're almost at 100, which is freaking awesome. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.